back again talking about our favorite show on Marvel. What Marvel Disney Plus? You know, basically
same.
They're the same. They all owned by the same company. What's going on? It's your boy Kuya P. I'm here by the one and only Heather Hurt. Again, NRW showing love about She-Hulk Attorney at Law. We have episode 4 finally here. It's called "Is This Not Real Magic?" Super excited to talk about this one. It's the last of the 4 episodes that we got to watch in advance. So now everything from this point beyond is going to be a brand new experience for me and Heather. So I'm super excited. But again, since we couldn't talk about it until now, it's freeing because we absolutely love the show, and you'll hear that as we get into our reviews. So let me save that for the actual review portion. As always, I'm going to toss it over to the one and only Heather Hertz as she breaks down the story for this episode, and then I will get into the characters that we meet. And we meet some new characters. Well, one specific character is very interesting. Yeah, there's a pair of new characters and returning favorites. Let's get into it, Heather, with the breakdown of "Is This Not Real Magic?" episode 4.
We are continuing our kind of diversification into the universe that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We already saw Wong in the previous episode, but he is now back to actually request the services of Jennifer. We've come upon a situation where there is a fake magician who he once trained with the sorcerers, but then did not become one. He, however, took some of the equipment with him. Donnie Blaze, who of course QP will get to in a second, and he's sending some unsuspected victims to some very bad places, including the brand new greatest member of the MCU, Madison. I think she says it with only one D, 2 N's, and Y where you don't expect it. And she is sent to a other realm and ends up on Wong's doorstep. Best friendship in the MCU, just calling it now. And Wong then asks Jen for support to get him to have kind of a cease and desist. You can play with magic as much as you want, just don't use real magic. That's the problem. And the entirety of the episode, it basically falls around that and Jen's love life outside of that. Ginger is trying to get her involved in some dating, and we see Jen kind of catfish a little with her dating app. Well, I shouldn't say Jen catfishes. She-Hulk catfishes. And it's a really, really fun, very realistic look at who she is as a character. And she meets a very attractive young man who isn't as excited about the other half of her. So, there we are.
All right, which made me anyway. I'll save that for the review portion. It upset me a little bit. I was a little sad about that. All right, let's talk about the characters in this. Obviously, returning the amazing Tatiana Maslany as our Jennifer Walters She-Hulk, Ginger Gonzaga, our Nikki Ramos,
sorry,
the
Nikki,
paralegal.
I said Nikki.
I'm sorry.
I did say Ginger. I'm sorry, I meant Nikki.
You and you.
Yeah, yes. Me. That was me.
Okay, no worries. I love it. But Ginger and Tatiana are back. Amazing. Marklyn Baker, my favorite from Perfect Strangers, as Morris Walters, the pops. We see glimpses of Titania again, which, you know, it's going to lead into the follow-up episode, as you know, because, you know, we'll talk spoilers as well, you know, in the review. Jamil is back there, but some new characters. Well, actually, hold up. Returning characters again. Wong is back, you know, and we even said that in the episode. It's Twitter proof. You know, as long as we put a little bit in there at the beginning, as Jennifer said to us, you know, fourth wall break, then it's golden. She's got a shield until next week, which I love it. I just love that.
It's best.
But we also like to call him Wongers in this episode.
Wongers.
Due to the amazing Madison spelled with 2 N's and a Y, but not where you would expect. Patty Guggenheim, who I'm now a huge fan of. She steals her scenes. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to look into more of this actress, and which I did. I actually have the other tab open. She's in a show called Florida Girls. That already sounds amazing right there. So if she's giving me what I'm getting right here in Florida Girls, I'm gonna love Florida Girls. So we'll be peeping that later. She's in Mr. Mayor, which is a great show. Splitting Up Together, and Modern Family, which everybody knows about that show. So Patty Guggenheim, we love you. You're amazing. Just, I need more of you and Wong. Actually, more of you and Wong together. I need that spinoff. We already been saying we want a Wong spinoff, but if we can have Wong and Madison, hello. Man, just golden. So shout out to Patty Guggenheim and of course the amazing Benedict Wong. Also new in this episode is Cornelius P. Willows, who's the magician behind the magician that's on the stage. And that magician on the stage who gets sued is Donnie Blaze, which was throwing me off because, again, I'm very close to Johnny Blaze. It was like Marvel purposely messing with us. Hold up. It can't be Johnny Blaze. And then I was like, well, is that a J, a D? It's a D. Okay. Donnie Blaze. But still, looking at you, Marvel, you're messing with me. And that's played by it's played by Reese Coro. When I looked him up, is the husband of our director, Kat Coro, on this series. So shout out to Kat Coro getting their husband involved. I love that. Getting him a job, not the other way around. Women can handle, I think I'll give my husband here you go. Here's a freebie. Although I'm sure he's very talented as well.
It's a lot of fun. But so where are all those comments about nepotism when it comes to a man getting a job from a woman? Just throwing that out there.
Just, exactly. That's what I was trying to. You feel me, Heather? You feel me? Just saying. So shout out to Reese Coro and Kat Coro, having the Coro family just kill it in this episode. We also have a bunch of great actors that were the dates. Derek, one of the dates, the first one that liked to flex his muscles, David Otunga, former football player who then was also a wrestler, because I know Heather and I are wrestling fans. Very familiar with David Otunga, so that was cool to see him in there. A couple of other dates, another particular date, which just upset me, that she fell head over heels for, but then when they woke up the next morning, Arthur, played by Michael Curio, just let me down. Like, he was a good guy all throughout the day, wasn't he? I would have took you home too, as did she did. But then the next morning, girl, just that just made me upset.
Like, wait. Were you upset that she catfished, or that he wasn't okay with her as a
that he wasn't person? Okay that he wasn't okay with her, because he was aware that she's not always She-Hulk.
See,
or maybe not. So it was. That's what you're saying, catfish, right?
That's the thing. It's how much does he know about her, and he True. Specifically did. So like, I'm 50-50. I do think that was a poor way of him to end the date. Like, oh, I got some, but it was only from her, and I don't want it from you. Like, same person, just different heights. But at the same time, she was the one, she told Nikki specifically, I don't want to do this because I don't feel real. And then she does it. And she breaks the fourth wall. And she's like, yeah, I know, I'm not happy. So she even is self-aware of the problematic nature of her becoming She-Hulk to get dates. So I'm going to say that they kind of even out. They're both problematic.
Right. You're right. I just was like, I didn't like the scummy bad guy. I was all about my girl. Like, come on. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, yeah, men are just terrible. So
we are. It hurt my feelings. I fell for her. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But amazing episode. Let's talk about it. So those are your characters. Heather and I are both now up on the screen. Just again, all we do right now, it feels like with She-Hulk, is just gush. But I have no problems gushing because they're killing it right now. So favorite part of the episode for you, what did you think about this particular episode?
Marvel, I know I'm usually a person that goes to DC and says, hey, DC, let me write for you. But Disney, I need you to hire me to write the scenes between Wong and Madison. I want to create a world just for them. And I want to be part of that world. So please hire me. I don't care what, you don't have to pay me. I just want to be part of their lives. They are, like, I'm not even kidding. After I watched this episode months ago, and even weeks ago, and even to today, I want to just have a sleepover with the two of them and watch movies and eat popcorn.
Yes.
Like, that's all I want to do in life. When she walks out of the other dimension with the heart in her hand, and Wong's just like,
what?
It's a perfect moment, and it's so Wong, and him getting mad. Madison, it's like a high school kid. Can we watch more Sopranos and get froyo?
Oh my God.
I will never. Best friends forever in the MCU. I wish them the most happiness in the entire world. They deserve it.
Yes, 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 yes. All the yes. I absolutely adored this episode. And the first episode where that when since the first episode where when Jen was saying hashtag lawyer show, which she didn't want to say hashtag lawyer, but she was saying lawyer show. And that this is truly what I hope future episodes will kind of resemble. It had all the beats in it. It had a legal case with Wong taking Donnie Blaze to court, and it just fulfilled that. And if we could have more like this and these funny characters, mixture of action and all that, this is it. This is the formula here. And man, I loved it. I loved it. But really, it gave us everything that lawyer show comment
exactly
reminded me, and what this is what I want of She-Hulk. And like, this is where they hit their stride. Like you were saying, you know, I think you said with episode 2, they hit their stride. But like, yeah, to me, it was like intro episode 1, intro episode 2, like the person Jen, the lawyer Jen, and 2, 3, right there. We're getting started. 4, we're on the road. We're killing it now. And they killing it right now. And yeah, great introduction of various characters. I love how they try to play us off with the Donnie Blaze, Johnny Blaze. Her just trying to live her life and then just go on these dates. One of the things, that I caught, that I paused when she went to her office. I was reminded of you, Heather, when she's scrolling her agenda for the day. I paused it to just see her different parts of her agenda, to just see what she had, listed. And one of the things that caught my eye was check out that new Cheetos brand. And it made me think of you because of the hot flaming Cheetos that I think you were posting on like IG. Like,
yes,
I was like, Cheetos. Hell yeah. And I thought of you.
Cheetos. I think Cheetos is Frito-Lay's. I think so. Whomever is the parent company, please send me the habanero or ghost pepper. No, I think it's ghost pepper, flaming hot Cheetos. Like, you will never find someone as flaming hot as me. I mean, not physically, but that's okay. I will eat that shit like no one's business. But yes, I saw that too. I was just like, oh my God, Jen.
Yeah, it was so cute. And just there's like other little subtle nods to some of the creators that worked on the She-Hulk series too. There's like a Lee reference, Buscema, I don't know, but just that was cool. Just these little nuggets here, even in those little splashes. But again, overall, another well done episode that I can't wait for more and seeing where this is all going to go. And as I alluded to or spoke about in previous reviews, I want more Jamil, Titania. And then now it looks like I'm going to get one with the next episode, because we got to explain this, because she owns the copyright to She-Hulk, which is insane. I just love that notion too, because again, they're superheroes. They're just out to stop bad people. They're not thinking about this corporate business side of things. And to bring that and make, as viewers, as fans of this material that we're consuming, think about that in a real term aspect is just, man, I'm ready for this ride, yo.
Well, one more real quick thing. If for those of you who also noticed, Nikki played a really great line where she sort of mentioned that heteronormative dating life. So for those of us, we do get even more representation in this episode. That it's confirmation on Nikki's side. So just as a heads up, it's a great moment. But yes, also going back to it, I am so excited. I don't know if you saw, Jamila Jamal was actually all over. She was going over to where they did the premiere, and she was plastering Titania posters. That was great. A+ marketing. She's just such a I'm so excited to see the next episode. I'm so excited that we finally get something new, and I mean that in a very loving way. It's just I'm so excited. yes, all the yes. And did you notice too when Wong at the beginning of the episode came into the room, because they were having a talk in the office? Because in the last episode, just subtle stuff. It was very subtle, but like when she had to get Wong for the last episode because of the Blonsky case, I'm gonna throw up this thirst trap of me with books. So he's seen this. So it just I felt like that weird, like this is the first time I've seen her live after receiving that thirst trap picture to get him to come to the case, and now they're seeing each other finally for the first time in person after the case happened, or the thirst trap picture happened, and they just kind of look at each other. But he has another person with, or at least he has a friend in Madison, which is got bestie.
The bestie.
tasty.
So that was just cute. Just very subtle. Did you notice though that the Wong and Nikki?
Yeah, absolutely. It's her like loosely calling it out. Absolutely. It works. It worked. So
such a great episode. But I'm excited for the next one, and we're gonna keep it going. This love fest is gonna continue, or at least I hope you continue to deliver for us. Disney, Marvel, Kat, the whole squad behind She-Hulk Attorney at Law. This was fun. All right, Heather, if they want to talk about She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which I know we're dying to talk about, and comic books related to this, if they want to find out the source material, how can they reach out to you?
You can always reach out to me and talk comic books, or if you need a place to go to shop comic books, message me on Twitter at NerdIsAHeather and on TikTok and Instagram at HeatherIsANerd.
There you go. Show Heather some love. And for me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And of course, here with Heather and the whole squad at the NRW and at Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Until next time, we're excited to talk all things She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Bye.
S01E04.